the girl suddenly discovered that her older brother was bound with iron chains. But in everyone else's eyes, the little boy was simply lying in bed. Seeing that her brother looked very uncomfortable, the girl again warned that her brother was bound and in great pain. The boy's father sighed when he heard this. He thought the girl they had picked up must have something wrong with her head. At this time the aunt believed the girl was a troublemaker. She suggested the man hurry up and drive the girl out. Seeing that no one believed her, the girl grabbed her brother's arm and bit down. Unexpectedly, the iron chains binding the boy snapped in an instant. The dark evil spirit was swallowed into the girl's stomach. Then the girl fainted. The man was furious to see his son bitten. He ordered that the girl be dragged out and thrown away. Suddenly, the son who had been unconscious for 3 years woke up. The eldest uncle's wife instantly backed away in fright, because the girl she had bought was clearly supposed to be a bane. Little did she know the girl was a celestial koi she had cultivated for 1,000 years, preparing to leap over the dragon gate and become an immortal. But she was rejected and sent back. Her master did some divination. He discovered the girl had not yet undergone her mortal tribulations. The master sealed her memories. He sent her to the mortal world to undergo 100 years of trials before leaping the dragon gate again. But unexpectedly, just after entering the mortal world she was found and trafficked. They lied that the girl's birth date in Bazi indicated a very ominous fate. When the eldest uncle's wife learned that the girl could just happen to be able to kill the man's son, she thought that by causing her nephew's death, her own son could inherit the family fortune. As soon as the girl entered the house she discovered her brother had been cursed. Although she had lost her memories, she still had the ability to consume evil spirits. But she soon fainted. The man hurried to call a doctor for an examination. Fortunately, the girl was not seriously harmed. When the brother learned that the girl had saved him, he accepted her as his sister. The man also decided to adopt the girl. He was convinced the girl was the family's lucky star. The eldest uncle was furious to learn the girl had not killed his nephew. He quickly found a Taoist to do divination. The Taoist spat a mouthful of old blood in shock. He discovered that the curse placed on the boy had been broken. The eldest uncle thought it impossible, because the 3 people in Hong Kong who could break curses had all been locked up by him. The Taoist concluded that a powerful magic user must have appeared around the boy. He took out an evil spirit he had dug up from a terribly inauspicious place and made it into a bracelet. He urged the eldest uncle to find a way to make the little boy wear it, no matter how strong the boy's fate. If he wore it long term he would surely be plagued by misfortune. Meanwhile, the man and his wife were preparing to attend the military commander's banquet. The girl suddenly noticed that the foster parents were surrounded by dark chi. She hurried over to stop them. She coquettishly begged them not to go to the banquet. The foster parents liked the girl very much. They told their subordinates to prepare generous gifts and go to the banquet to apologize to the commander. They stayed at home to accompany the 2 children. Not long after, a subordinate reported that assassins had infiltrated the banquet and planted a bomb. The commander was blown up on the spot, and the guests were also shot dead. Upon hearing this, the foster parents immediately looked at the girl. Fortunately, because they had listened to the girl's warning, they escaped disaster. It seemed the girl truly was the family's lucky star. From then on the girl lived a life of luxury. Her brother doted on her all the more. One day the eldest uncle sent the paternal aunt to deliver the evil spirit bracelet, claiming it was a talisman she had specially obtained from a temple for the boy. She advised that it must be worn for a long time to bring good luck. Seeing the aunt's apparent goodwill, the mother did not think much and gave it to her son. Unexpectedly, when the girl saw the dark chi she bit it. The evil spirit immediately transferred to the aunt. Not long after, news came that the aunt had been in a car accident. There were 4 people in the car, the other 3 were completely uninjured. Only the aunt's legs were crushed and broken. The mother remembered that the aunt had said some unpleasant things to the girl earlier and suspected a connection. The man became even more convinced that the girl was a treasure they had found. At that moment a subordinate reported that the family head had called to invite them to a family banquet. The man knew his father's purpose was to bring the grandson home to establish authority and suppress those ill-intentioned descendants. The man and his family of 4 went to the banquet. As soon as they entered the banquet hall, the girl pointed at the eldest uncle and said he would suffer a bloody disaster.